You see where we're at? You see it? We in Japan, baby. Tokyo, what's good? Yes, sir. I came to say what's up to you guys. I wanted to like check in. I'm here in Japan. I don't know how clear the stream is, so if it's not clear, then my apologies go out to you. But I just came to say what's up. I came to say what's up, talk to you guys, talk a little boxing as I'm walking through Tokyo. Right now, I'm currently en route to one of the gyms I'm going to. So, yeah, man. Just wanted to say what's up. You know, I had a long, tough journey to get here. It wasn't easy. A lot of you guys out there who like helped me out with the GoFundMe back then, appreciation go to you guys. I wouldn't have got here without you. Had a crazy like long journey to get here yesterday. I had to like get on a bus. I had to get on a bus from Vegas to LA, then stay at the airport in LA overnight. Then I had to, like, it was crazy. I mean, if y'all want to hear about that, y'all can hear about that. But what's up? Talk to me, man. Smash that like button. Right now, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm in Tokyo right now. I'm in Tokyo, so I'm going to one of the gyms today, and then I got another gym to visit tomorrow. So we're gonna make it happen for you guys. Gonna give you guys that world class content. Let me see. We got some comments here. We got my man Ty Health. Shout out to you, champ. He said, BT, enjoy your time in Japan, brother. That's what I'm gonna do. Look, you see it? Japan, baby, we here. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and enjoy it. My man Penzoli says, show us the hoes. I mean, I'm just now really stepping out into civilization. I ain't really seen too many of that, so I'm not here for that, man. Hell, I'm just here for the boxing. Bentley, what's good? Bentley says, yo, my dude made it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I made it, man. I told you I was gonna make it. I told you I was gonna come to Japan. When I tell you guys I'm gonna do something and I set my mind to it, it gets done. I didn't know how I was gonna get done, but it got done, man. Thank the Lord. You know, thank the Lord. But if y'all got any boxing questions too, drop those down below. If y'all got any questions for me as it pertains to Japan, drop those below. I'll be here to answer. My man Jay Rio says, dope, enjoy, and be careful out there, brother. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be careful. Gotta be careful. But it's crazy because the place I'm staying in is kind of like it's an Airbnb, but it's kind of like a hostel type thing. So like you can't be loud. And like last night I was talking to somebody on the phone, and then some guy started yelling at me in Japanese. I thought he looked like he wanted some smoke. So yeah, man. Yeah. Haka Mustang, he says, why are you in Japan? You can buy a Toyota over here. Well, I'm in Japan. For those that know, for those that don't know, but I'll say it for the 10,000th time. The reason I'm in Japan right now is because I was supposed to go to the Inoue Fulton fight that was scheduled May the 7th. Now, as you guys know, it got postponed. I couldn't change my reservation with my airline, so I said, F it. We'll go to Japan anyway. And so that's why I'm in Japan. You know? Are any fighters you're hoping to see an interview out there? Of course, I mean, obviously the main name is the Monster in a way. That'd be great if it could happen. But nah, all the Japanese fighters, it don't gotta be a big name, but I would say like Kazuto Ioka, Kosai Tanaka, Junta Nakatani, anybody, anybody, man. There's a lot of good Japanese fighters. I got my gyms that I'm going to kind of like mapped out and whatnot, so today, the gym I'm going to today is the I think it's called the Shisei, or I can't say it. I probably can't even pronounce it right. But the one where I think Ioka trains there. That's where I'm going today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Virtuoso, we see you, champ. Yo, Brendan, enjoy the stay. Gotta go back. Yeah, man. That's the plan. That's the plan. Coming back here for Inoue Fulton, but it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of good that it worked out this way, because you know, now I can get an idea what the country's like, what to expect, what to do when you travel, what not to do when you travel, and it'll help me next time I come here, you know. So it's pretty good. Bentley, shout out to you for the super chat. He says, make sure Inoue will sign a poster for me. I mean, yeah, if I meet him, why not? You know, why not? We'll get him to sign a couple things for the True School Sports viewers. Maybe do a little raffle or something. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, man, thank you guys. It's great to be here. A lot of things on schedule. Let me see. Paul Wright's my main man, my best friend out there in South Florida, or yeah, out there in Florida. He says, "What's on schedule?" It's a lot on schedule. I'm going to in like 2 days. I'm going to a Tokyo Giants game, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to a gym today. I'm going to another gym tomorrow. Probably go to the arcade a couple times. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me see what else we got. Somebody asked me, hold on. Somebody said I'm trying to get a wife. Nah, I ain't looking for a wife, man. You can't look for a wife, champ. You can't look for a wife. They gotta come find you. If you look for a wife, then you get in trouble. But if the wife finds you, then it's better. So that's what it is. What's good, James? BT forever. Get yourself a Japanese cutie. Yeah, man. I mean, we'll make some time later on. Right now, I'm not really worried about that. We just worry about the boxing. We just here for the boxing, champ. We're here for the boxing. That's what we came for. You know, from the streets of Homestead to the streets of Old Tuss City, Tokyo. That's what we came for. We came for the boxing, man. I like the air here. I don't know if I'm tripping, but the air in Japan is really nice. It's kind of like right now the weather is like it's not hot, it's not cold. It's just right. It's just right. But yeah, you got time. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. I will. Once I get my work done, I will. Don't you worry about that. I always find time to enjoy myself. I've never had a problem with that. It really sucks when fights get canceled, especially if you have to travel to get there. Yeah, man. That's the unfortunate part. I mean, I'm happy to be here. I'm just like over the moon to be here because I got my passport like 5 years ago, and I remember when I got my passport like 5 years ago, I said to myself, I'm going to Japan one day. And now we're here, so you know it's always good to see things through and make them happen. But yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing, that I'm gonna have to make 2 trips here. But listen, man, we can't worry about that. We just here to have fun. And the Wi-Fi is great. The Wi-Fi is amazing here. I had to get a SIM card for my phone at the airport yesterday, and I don't know. I'm not too sure what the hell this live stream looks like back on YouTube right now. Y'all can tell me how clear is the stream right now? Because look, how clear is the picture? Because I know sometimes back in America the internet is trash, especially where I live in South Florida. It's not that good, so it's pretty good. Yo, BT, what are you doing, bro? Too bad that no way got hurt. Yeah, I'm here in Japan. I told you guys I was coming. I told you I was coming to Japan. I don't know why y'all didn't listen. Larry Listen says, should technically be one of the best fights of the year. Great stylist matchup. Could determine if Noah becomes pound number 1. Yeah, no, he's doing, when that fight happens in July, Inoue is doing something that we used to see back in the day, like back in the good old days when boys are boys and men were men and fighters fought. And that's like, you know, you had Wilfredo Gomez. I remember when Wilfredo Gomez was kind of knocking everybody out. He was knocking everybody out at what was it? Where did him and Salvador Sanchez fight? I think 126 they fought. I could be wrong, correct me, but they fought at featherweight. He was knocking everybody out, I think at like 122 or something like that. He moved up in weight. It's the same thing. So they say, look, 7-Eleven, look at that shit. They got 7-Eleven here. And I ain't gone to 7-Eleven yet, but I hear 7-Eleven is really good here. So we'll see what that's like later on. But you know, let me see. But nah, Inoue Fulton is definitely one of the best fights. You know, you gotta give a lot of credit to Fulton too. I had a chance to see Fulton at Tank versus Ryan. I spoke with him for like a minute or two, and he's excited about the challenge to come here to Japan. You know, oh wait, no, is that? Hold on, I'm not in America anymore. Is what I did there disrespectful? I can't do that here. I'm in Japan. I can't be spitting on the sidewalk. That's not. I was reading in a video or article. You shouldn't do that in Japan. That's disrespectful. So I better not do that again. Right? Taiko, yeah, it's fire. Yup. You gotta hit up the game cafes and that late night and the Love Motels. Get you some of that Japanese welcome. Yeah, we'll make some time tonight to have some fun for sure. Let me see. Yup. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. So. That didn't happen. What you guys saw back there, that didn't happen. Sorry. Let's see. Check out all the JDM cars and new video game consoles. They have tech way before we do. I definitely will. Yeah, the arcade is definitely something I want to go check out. The arcade, all that stuff. What else? You guys, let me know. What else should I do while I'm here in Japan? And what gym should I go to? Because today, I'm trying to go to the, I think it's called the Shisei gym or something like that, where Ioka trains. And I know another boxer there. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna try to go to the Tekken boxing gym because I just found the address today. And then the day after that, I'm going to the Yomiuri Giants game, and I might go to another gym that day. So I got things laid out. Let me see who else we got here. Michael Manning, what's good, champ? Michael Manning, yeah, one of my favorite people in like the whole True School community. He says, yeah, True School and the place to be. Yes, sir. Good to see you, Michael. Hope all is well out there in Boston. Good to see you. Larry Listen says, I'll be honest, I got Inoue by majority decision. I don't think Fulton is gonna win. This fight. Inoue has done a very well with that type of style in the past. When you say that type of style, you mean like as far as like technical fighters, like guys who I guess you could categorize as technical fighters, because I mean he's fought like Paul Butler, who didn't really come to win. He fought Emmanuel Rodriguez, but yeah. Go to Thailand and Philippines and find a good wife. I'm not looking for a wife. I'm gonna be the best BT I can be, and when that happens, it happens. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting what I need to get done in life. Guys who are on the back foot. Yup, I can see that. But Fulton, I don't know if that's a fair. I don't know if saying Fulton, if you categorize Fulton as a back foot fighter, I don't know if that's fair to Fulton, because a lot of his fights, especially recently, have been front foot, inside, in the pocket, so it's not really fair to say that, he's just a back foot fighter. I think he's shown us a lot more, that he's a lot more than a back foot fighter. And I really feel like from talking to him and from seeing him talk about Inoue, I genuinely believe that he feels disrespected, that people are giving him no chance against Inoue. And I feel like for good, bad, or indifferent, he's gonna try to, be in that pocket with Inoue and prove a point. And whether or not that does anything for him, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Michael Manning says, this is a work trip. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Red says, BT, dope coverage in Vegas. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I had a pleasure going to Las Vegas to cover that fight. It's my first time really covering a big Vegas fight of that magnitude, So in a way, I kind of feel like after all these years covering boxing, in a sense, like that Vegas fight with Tank and Ryan, I kind of graduated to a new level. Like I got my PhD in covering boxing, so that's what it is. Let me see. We got Brandon Clark, great channel, love it. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, champ. Thank you. Are you near Tokyo? I'm in Tokyo right now. I was in Ota City like 10 minutes ago. I'm not sure where the hell I am now, but I know I'm still in Tokyo because Tokyo's pretty damn big, See who else we got here. We got, Eagles fan. Shout out to my man, 1988 Eagles fan. He asked what's part of Japan am I in. Well, right now I'm not so sure, but I was in Ota City when I started this walk, so I don't know where I'm at now. By the way, for the 24 of you that are here, let me know, because I might make these like Japan walk-in talks every day. I might make these like a daily thing here in Japan. So if you like these like kind of lives where I'm just walking the streets of Japan and I'm talking to you guys in the mornings like this, let me know, and I'll try to do as many as possible. Let me see. I saw a stat about the high percentage of power punches landed by full opponents on him. That's a disastrous stat, and it's the same in their fight. I don't know how Fulton gets to 12 rounds. Yeah, I seen that same stat. I seen the same exact thing you saw. Stephen Fulton, I don't think he can't fight the exact same way he fought against Angelo Leo or Brandon Figueroa, because even if you go back and you watch the Angelo Leo fight, in the first or second round, he got clipped with a straight right hand, and it buckled him for a second. So Inoue is a bit more. He's a more educated puncher than Angelo Leo. And he brings more to the table than Angelo Leo. Even though Angelo's my friend, I'm just being honest. He brings more to the table than Angelo at this moment in time. So with that being said, Should be a good fight, but yeah, guys. I actually wanted to kind of chime in. I want to chime in. And by the way, guys, if you ever wanted to see what the streets of Japan look like, look. I mean, it's quiet right now. You know, everyone's just getting the day started here. But like, there's a street behind me. If you ever wanted to see what the streets look like in in Japan, you know what I'm saying? But kind of wanted to talk about some other things too. You know, I saw this morning that the numbers for Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia came in, the pay-per-view numbers, and they're saying that they did 1.2 million views, or 1.2 million buys, I should say, for the fight, which I think is amazing because we all know how hard it is these days for big-time boxing in America to get the traction that it should be getting, you know? And I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to do that much. So I'm happy that the fight was a box office success. It also, apart from doing 1.2 million buys, it also wound up doing $22.8 million at the gate. $22.8 million at the gate, which is the fifth highest gate ever for an event in Las Vegas. $2 million higher than when Canelo fought Floyd. So this is a win for boxing. I think it's a win for both fighters involved. Like, obviously it's a win for Tank. It's also a win for Ryan. I think that fight, for good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to generate a lot of interest for both fighters as they progress their careers. It'll do a lot for Tank as he continues to fight. You know, I don't think he's going to fight Shakur Stevenson next like a lot of people want him to. I think Tank winds up fighting either Edwin De Los Santos, Isaac Cruz, or Frank Martin next. It'll be something in-house. One of those three guys. He won't fight Shakur Stevenson until Shakur Stevenson becomes a bigger name in the U.S. and builds his profile a little more, because that's just the way PBC, Leonard Ellerby, and all parties involved on that side, they do things, right? And you can't listen when you get numbers and live gates like this. We could hate it for not getting the fights that we want to see, but you can't argue with the results. So that's what it is there. As far as Ryan Garcia, don't spit again. As far as Ryan Garcia, he's gonna go to 140 now, and a lot of guys are gonna want to fight him, and they should, because he's been part of one of the biggest events in boxing. So, you know, interesting stuff there. But let me see. Let's get some more comments, man. Shout out to everyone here. It's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. We started off in Dania Beach, then we moved on to Homestead. Went to Vegas, right? Went to Vegas. We've been everywhere around the world with this boxing. We've been to the UK. And now we're in the land of the rising sun. We're in the Far East. Yeah, we're in Japan. Great to be here. Let me see who else we got here. We got my man Hawker. He says, I see very few people for a big city. Well, I'm not in the main part of Japan. I'm in like a very, I guess you could say, I'm on the outskirts of Japan. Now, if I were to go to like, if I would have gone to like mainland Japan, because I had to go through like the middle parts of Japan, the main part of Japan yesterday. Trust me when I tell you, I went on the train with my suitcase. I was like a sardine yesterday. So trust me, this is a small town in Japan. This isn't the mainland of Japan. Ryan was clearly the draw. Yeah, he was. I mean, I don't know. From being there, right? From being there, normally when you get a Mexican or Mexican American fighter to fight anybody else on the West Coast, it's normally like highly in favor of the Mexican American fighter or the Mexican fighter as far as the crowd. It wasn't like that when they fought. You know, there were just as many Gervonta Davis fans at that fight than there were Ryan fans, and which was a bit surprising, because at the weigh-in it wasn't like that. At the weigh-in, I would say it was like 65-35 or 60-40 in favor of Ryan, but on fight night it was damn near 50-50. True School Worldwide. That's right, Red. Talk to him. Red says Edwin De Los Santos would be a good tune-up for Frank Martin. And listen, Edwin De Los Santos, I mean, he earned a big fight. I mean, he knocked the hell out of Ryo, and they were going to angle Ryo to get that Tank fight anyway. Ryan Garcia was set to become a huge boxing star, but he lost. And you know, I want to touch on that a little bit, because I wanted to do a video on this, but I guess I'll just what I'll do is I'll talk about it here and I'll clip this later on. But you know, it's I think, even though I picked Ryan and I was wrong, because I really believed in him, it is what it is. You get some right, you get some wrong. him losing to me was very sad because, you know, Ryan Garcia is a kid with a lot of talent, a lot of potential, who, you know, had a lot to do, has a lot to accomplish in boxing, right? He had a lot of potential to really take boxing to some pretty high heights just due to how he's able to market himself, his style, all these things, right? I think his loss to Tank and how he got to this point with Tank, it should be a learning lesson to all fighters to not rush into things, right? Because he had the perfect setup. I generally feel like he had the perfect setup when he was with Canelo and when he was with Reynoso. Canelo was gonna hand him the keys to basically become the next star of boxing, right? Now, they had some criticism for him. They said maybe he wasn't working as hard as he should have. He didn't like it. You know, he has a lawyer who, for good, bad, or indifferent, Lupe Valencia, who's very connected to Al Heyman. You guys heard at the press conference, Gervonta Davis pointed at Lupe Valencia and said, "Oh, I know that guy. That's the guy that Al Heyman calls all the time." And he was a big part of making this fight happen. But Lupe Valencia is the guy that in the past, like, he worked with Brandon Rios when Brandon Rios was shot to pieces, and he made the Danny Garcia fight happen, even when you could probably argue Brandon Rios should have been retired by that point, right? So it was the same thing here. They had an idea. I feel like Golden Boy Promotions and Lupe Valencia, they knew that Ryan wasn't all the way ready. That's why when I asked Oscar, when I went to the Ryan Garcia Media Day, and I asked Oscar De La Hoya myself, I said, "Oscar, what fights do you feel got Ryan ready for this fight with Gervonta Davis?" And he couldn't answer it because there was no answer. He didn't have the appropriate progression needed to be ready for a fight like that. And it showed. It showed because you saw there were a couple spots of the fight where you could see some of the things you could see that Ryan Garcia had the talent to be in the ring with Tank. It's just that he didn't have the experience or the seasoning to deal with Tank. So I think it was the round before the knockout. The round before the knockout, I feel like Ryan Garcia boxed his best round of the fight, which was round 6. That was the round where he really got that right hand going. He started committing more to that right hand. He started to actually use that tall, lanky frame more and more. But it was just too far and too little, right? So Ryan Garcia, you know, it's crazy. And I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of something my boy Sean Tatel said on Fight Hype. Shout out to him, by the way. He's one of the best in the business. That's my guy. Like, please, guys, whenever you see Sean, make sure you support Sean, because basically supporting Sean is like basically supporting me, because that's the only guy in boxing media that I would, like, you know, I vouch for, really, at that level, you know. But Sean made a great point, right? Ryan Garcia was with Golden Boy, so Golden Boy had all these lightweights. They had Jorge Linares, they had Jojo Diaz, they had all these lightweights, and Ryan never fought these guys. Ryan should have been clearing out the entire Golden Boy lightweight stable, all them guys, Jojo, Jorge Linares, all these kind of guys, Mercitio Hesta, all these guys. He should have just he should have ran the table and beat all those guys, because what it did was it would have given him the experience. The matchmakers would have learned him better. They would have learned, okay, what does Ryan like? What does Ryan not like? What does he deal with well? What does he not deal with well? But Ryan didn't take a tune-up. Ryan was inactive. And Ryan's anxiousness, Ryan's inability to go through the process, go through the slow build of becoming a top fighter, that's what cost him this fight. That I also feel like maybe for better or for worse, like, I've never been the biggest fan of the Joe Goossen appointment. Like, I like Joe Goossen. I think he's a good trainer, but Joe Goossen really, what did he offer Ryan? What did he offer Ryan? I mean, not a whole lot. I remember going to the Emmanuel Tego media day when Ryan was getting ready for that fight, and he would just praise Ryan to no end. And it really seemed like it was coming from an insincere place. Like he didn't really think that highly of Ryan. Like, he thought highly of him, but not as highly as he was talking. And he wasn't giving him no instruction, no real direction. So, you know, I just feel like Ryan's at that place in his career where, number one, he's got to really look and see who's on his team. And number two, he's got to be honest about how he got to this point. He has to ask himself the hard questions. How did he get to this point? And he got to this point because Ryan Garcia is a byproduct of the Instagram generation. They want instant gratification. They want instant results. They don't want to go through the slow build. It's kind of like me, right? I'm in Japan now. This is my 8th year covering boxing. I'm just now in Japan. All right, you can't just go to Japan. No, you gotta go to the U.S. scene. You know, you gotta go to New York. You gotta go to Vegas. You gotta go to California. You gotta, dominate in South Florida. You gotta make the one trip to England. Then you gotta get some more seating. Do it again a couple more times. Then you go to Japan. That's what I did. I went through the slow build, and now we're here in Japan, getting ready to go to some gyms and cover boxing here. That's how you do it. But Ryan didn't want to do that, so that's a question he's gotta really ask himself. And if he can humble himself and say, hey, you know what? I didn't do the best I could in the gym. I didn't listen to Eddie Reynoso the way I should have. Joe wasn't really a good appointment for me because Joe Goosen said in the past, Ryan kind of just does what he wants. So that's not good. And he needs to tighten up. Anyway, let's get some more comments. We got my main man, Milo Grogan in the building. Shout out to Milo. Yes, sir. David Esther, he says, speaking of Edwin De Los Santos, I watched the rerun Showbox card, and he gassed out big time when he lost that fight. His round win is somewhat impressive, but outside of that, I'm not impressed. Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't seen a ton of Edwin De Los Santos outside the Ryo fight, so I'll take your word for it. But we just know that Edwin De Los Santos is a hard-hitting southpaw power puncher, and southpaw power punching fighters are some of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. So he'll always have a chance. Hawker Mustang says, do you feel tall over there? Hawker, I feel tall everywhere. I feel tall everywhere. As far as presence, as far as who I am, I feel tall everywhere, even when I'm not. So it don't matter. Paul Wright says, what are you up to today? I'm going to this gym to interview somebody, and then after that, probably get some food. Maybe go to an arcade or something like that. We'll see where the day takes us today. But right now, I'm just here talking to you guys, the fine folks of True School Sports, the lovely people here. Yeah, it's been a while since I did one of these little walk and talk lives because I don't do them in America because the internet is trash. But I'm in Japan where the internet is great and the speed is great, so I can do them here. Let me see. My next guest is Tank with cherry pick the Dominican front-running hype job, Edwin De Los Santos. Damn, you guys are already calling Edwin De Los Santos a hype job before he even shows you he's a hype job. Tough crowd. Cono Local Sports, what's good, champ? Good to see you. Well, Ryan clearly wasn't ready. Back to the drawing board for him. Yeah. And luckily for him, because I was talking to somebody about this recently, luckily for Ryan, right? He's going to 140 where a lot of the champions, right? Like Regis Prograis is 34. Regis Prograis is 34 years old, so you don't know how much longer he has as champion at 140. So, and Ryan is already ranked number 8 in the WBC 140 ranking, so maybe he winds up maneuvering his way to a title there. If not the WBC route, then you got Subriel Matias, who I like a lot. I love Subriel Matias. He's the Puerto Rican monster. I love that guy. But he might have like a Jarrett Hurd type of title reign where it's exciting while it lasts, but because of the way he fights, he may not be champion very long. But we'll see. I like him. I hope he has a belt for a long time. It's been a long time since Puerto Rico had a fighter who got a belt who was as exciting as Subriel Matias. But I'm just saying, you don't know what that kind of style, how long it'll last, what kind of staying power he has. So maybe he goes that route and gets a title against somebody else or whatever. I think Ryan, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. He needs to really tighten up and clean some things up because he's got talent. You saw it in spots of the Tank fight, but yeah. The Elusiman, what's good, champ? Caesar, good to see you. Everyone wants me to go to all you guys keep telling me to go get some prostitutes from Japan. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, champ. I'm not doing that. Duke Oden says, proud of you. Hey, Duke Oden, shout out to my main man, Duke Oden, one of the OG viewers here on True School Sports. Good to see you, Duke. It's good to see everybody, you know. I can't believe this shit. Like I'm walking the streets right now. I really can't believe it. Like just seeing like Japanese stuff everywhere is kind of trippy to me. Let's see. They got a vending machine right here. I might get me. Let me see what they got here. Look. What do you guys think I should get? Hold on, let me see something. Look, what they got here? Look, they got apple juice. They got energy drinks. I'm not getting that. I don't know. I don't know what I want to get. I got coffee, but I'm not a big coffee guy. I need some water. That's what I need. They got water here? Let's see. They got water right there. I'll keep walking. I'm gonna keep walking because I want to go to my destination. But shout out to everybody, man. I want to get to my destination. I'll get something to drink later on after the live. But they take us more seriously out there if we speak a little Japanese. Yeah, man. I gotta tighten up. I got like a whole glossary of like Japanese phrases to use, but be honest, it's not going good so far. But I think by the time I leave Japan, I'll at least have like 4 or 5 regular phrases down. I peeped your boy Ergashev, or however you pronounce his name. I was impressed by his highlights, but he's got to beat someone impressive. He has a draw against Michael Fox, who knocked down Mean Machine twice. Well, Ergashev, who'd he beat? He beat a couple guys at welterweight. He beat Sonny Fredrickson on Showbox, knocked him out, and he beat somebody else, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But he's a good prospect, good contender. Hit up Sony, Honda, Toyota. Okay. How much is Caesar wants to know how much is $1 worth, same as us or cheap? The U.S. dollar is pretty strong here. Like, what's kind of tripping me out is yen, because every time I see like 4,000 yen, I think like $4,000, but 4,000 yen isn't like $4,000. 4,000 yen is nothing. Any fight cards in Japan? There's a couple local shows that down at Korkin Hall that I think there might be one today, like a little local show, but I don't know if I'm gonna go yet. But there's one next week as well, so I'll definitely go to at least one local show while I'm out here. That's definitely what we're gonna do. Watch a sumo match. I'm going to a baseball game in like 2 days. I'm gonna go to see the Yomiuri Giants play. And I'm pretty excited about that. And that game I'm going to actually is gonna be at the Tokyo Dome. So it should be a lot of fun. Let's see, who else we got here? You're gonna have to come back for the big boy. Talking about Inoue Fulton? Yeah. Definitely. Let's see. Did you get a translator? I had someone that offered to translate for me, but right now for the gym that I'm going to, I ain't got no translator. So we're gonna go make this work somehow. I'll pull out the app and I'll interview him that way. You know, I'll always find a way. I'm a professional. I'm a true professional. If I can't find a translator, then I'll find a way to make all this work. I mean, the fact that I'm even here. Because mind you guys, your boy BT, I'm not a rich man. I'm not a rich man. Everyone thinks I'm this big boss. Like everyone's telling me, BT, you made it, and BT, you know, all this stuff. And I'm like, nah, guys, I'm not rich like you think. I'm just really, really, like I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith in planning that went into this. So, you know, another thing too is when I'm walking the streets right now, I'm trying not to like do things that I would normally do in America. Like, so just now, right? I was about to jaywalk, but I don't know what the laws for jaywalking in Japan are. I'm not sure if I jaywalk in Japan, I might get my ass thrown in the slammer. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do nothing we do in America that we know is illegal in America here in Japan. I'm not no spitting on the sidewalk, no jaywalking, none of that. That's right, Michael. Be professional. That's right. Unadulterated truth. Shout out to you in the comments. Thank you for being here, man. Another one of the OG viewers. He says, "Travel safely, bro. Great to see you all international with the thousands of True School Sports fans." Yeah, man. I'm trying to definitely do that. You know, this has been a dream of mine. So you guys, it's great to have you guys be part of what is, like I told you, a big dream of mine. I ain't had a girlfriend in like 5 years, but I remember when I had a girlfriend, my last girlfriend I had. I remember I told her years ago before we broke up, I said, Her name was Serena. I said, Serena, I'm gonna go to Japan one day, and I'm gonna go to cover all the boxing. And now here I am. So we here. In Japan, you could literally fall asleep on the street and nobody will bug you. Yeah, people here are very nice, man. It's not like being in South Florida or New York City or just anywhere in America. People here are very nice. They're very considerate. Like yesterday, I had $1. I had an American dollar, an American $1 bill in my pocket. It fell out of my pocket yesterday while I was waiting for one of the trains. And some little Japanese schoolgirl, she was in her whole like schoolgirl getup. She came up to me and she handed me the $1. So they're very nice here. I lived in Okinawa for a couple years. What do you say? For a couple years. Japan is nice, great people, great. Yeah, I love it. I love it so far. And I haven't even really seen a lot, to be honest with you. CMD Boxing Report. Shout out to him. He says the only thing that happens when you jaywalk in Japan is that you get a $30,000 fine. Jesus, that's all. Well, I'm glad I didn't do that just now because I don't got $30,000 to just pay for jaywalking. 147 is a wasteland. You got one guy fighting once a year. We're not worried. Listen, we're not worried about. Listen, right now I'm in Japan. All right, I'm all positive. I'm all positive. I'm living a dream right now. I don't want to talk about the welterweight division. I don't want to talk about those guys. Them guys, until they actually sign some contracts and give the boxing fans something worth talking about besides tweets and negotiations, I don't want to talk about them. And that's what it is. So to heck with both of them. It is a wasteland, though. I agree. Caesar wants to know, what's my Cash App? Let me see. I'll drop it right here. How do I type in here? Can I type in here? My Cash App is the same as my Instagram. My Cash App is like, it's $, just a kid from Dania. That's right. That's my Cash App. It's the same as my Instagram. So it's the $, just a kid from Dania. A lot of guys at 140 with ESPN, Tia vs. Taylor winner. I don't think Oscar and Bob make money deals. A lot of guys at 140 with ESPN. I think Oscar and Bob would still, even though they don't make a ton of fights, they'd still be more likely to make a fight than, let's say, anything with Al Heyman. Well, I don't Hakuna Matatas. I don't really chew gum. I don't really chew gum like that, so that won't be an issue. I don't chew gum that often, so. No, Dania. It's Caesar. It's just a kid from, and then Dania is D-A-N-I-A. Dania. Like Dania, Florida. Lyndon Jones, what's good, champ? Yeah, I made it out. I'm actually right now I'm currently en route to a gym right now, so I'm gonna talk to you guys for like maybe 10, 15 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get up off here because I have no clue what my what the phone battery is right now. Hakuna Matata says, are you using pocket Wi-Fi from the airport, BT? No, I'm just using regular data here in Japan. I bought a SIM card yesterday from the airport. I bought a SIM card yesterday from the airport, and I'm just using that, and it's gotta be working fine. Yup, that's it, Caesar. You got it right. Just a kid from Dania. Yup, that's it. So if you guys want a Cash App, the one Caesar just dropped. If you want a Cash App for anything while I'm out here, feel free to help out. Everything will help. I'm not gonna beg, but there it is since he brought it up. When do you meet Naoya Inoue? I'm not sure yet. I'm actually trying to figure that out. The plan is, well, I don't want to say what my plan is, but I got a plan. Yafai says Fulton's gonna crunch up Inoue, book it. Too many tools. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. You know, he does get hit a lot. He sometimes is a bit too Philadelphia for his own good. And Naoya Inoue is a murderous body puncher. So he's gonna need to find a way to neutralize that and not allow him to get into any rhythm with that left hook to the body or just any sort of body punching, because for all the talk of his punching power and his speed and all these things, people don't people don't talk about Inoue as a body puncher. He's probably one of the top 3 best body punchers in the game, and they don't talk about it. What are you doing in Japan? Asian boxing is taking over. Well, I love Asian boxing. I'm in Japan because I had this trip booked to come to Japan since like March. Since like March, February, I've had this trip booked. I came here for the Inoue Fulton fight, which was scheduled for May 7th, but then it got postponed back in March. They postponed it for July 25th, but I couldn't change my reservation, so that's why I'm here. And we gonna turn lemons into lemonade, all right? Just because Inoue Forum got postponed doesn't mean that's gonna stop me from coming out here and getting world-class boxing content. No, it's always been a dream, all right? It's always been a dream for me to bring you guys and get world-class boxing content and go to gyms in Japan, and god dang it, we gonna do that. Come hell or high water, we're gonna do that, and we're doing it. So thank you guys for being along for the ride. At the end of the day, like, just a kid from Dania Beach, Florida. I had a dream to cover boxing. It's taken me everywhere, and it's been a long, tough journey. I've wanted to quit many times. I'm glad I didn't quit, because when you don't quit, guys, when you don't quit and you go after what you want and you have faith and you believe in yourself and you work hard, this is what happens to you. You get to go and achieve your dreams and come to places like Japan. And I'm living. If I can make it to Japan, anybody can do anything. Let me repeat that again. If I can make it to Japan, anybody can do anything, because I really am not a rich man. Like, in Japan, coming to Japan, it's not the most expensive thing in the world, but you know, it's still money. It's hard. So we made it. No, Hawker, I didn't bring the Michael Myers mask. That's funny. 704 Joe, what's up? He says, good, you made it to Japan. Now find the Whataburger. I'm not gonna find no Whataburger out here, man. I'm still trying to find McDonald's. I want to go to McDonald's, cause they got, like, here in Japan. I was reading the menu, and they got different items here in Japan. They got like the Samurai Mac and all these kind of things. So, you know, I'm looking very forward to going to McDonald's later on. Stay tuned with that video, all right? Stay tuned with that video. True School Sports goes to McDonald's in Japan. That should be fun. We see. Shout out to my main man out in South Florida, my guy Milo Grogan with the $1.99 super chat. He says, drink Sakai on a Suzuki. We in Osaka Bay. Cameron said that? See, I gotta whatever Cameron said in that song, I gotta do it. I gotta see what all that's about. Don't forget about the ramen. Yep, we'll have some of that ramen. Yep. King David says, a long way from Addicts Middle. I didn't go to Addicts Middle School. I went to Olsen. I went to Olsen Middle School. I didn't go to Addicts. But shout out to Addicts Middle School. My boy Juan Pablo, one of my best friends in the world, went to Addicts Middle School. I know all about Addicts Middle School. You know, you got Addicts Middle School. You got that little ghetto corner store across the street. The Smith Corner store. I know all about Addicts. Do you know how to speak? Do you know how to speak Japanese? No, I don't. But I'm gonna learn a little bit, and we'll still make things happen. Visit your country, Cuba, the communists. My country's the USA. My country is the Stars and Stripes, the land of the free and the home of the brave. That's my country. But, you know, part of my heritage is Cuban. So, but I don't want to go to Cuba. No, to be honest, I don't want to go to Cuba. If I'm just being like 10,000% honest. Yeah, King David knows. You know about the Smith Corner store, King David. That's where all of the kids used to get into fights and stuff. I heard their McDonald's food is way better than McDonald's food in the States. So yeah, find the McDonald's and see if it's true. Well, I'll tell you this, and you guys can even go back and you can search it up on the channel. Or I went to McDonald's in the UK in 2019 when I went to the UK, and it was cool, but it wasn't better than America. So we gonna see what the Japan McDonald's is like, because I've heard a lot about it. Are you staying in one city or are you going to multiple? No, I'm staying in one city, but I'll be venturing, maneuvering around Japan. Tank called out Inoue, but the funny thing is I won't actually criticize it. Inoue might surprise people. Loma wants to fight the monster too. Those guys don't actually want to fight the monster. So what happened with Tank and Lomachenko with the Inoue, that's just Marcos Villegas from Fight Hub asking these random ass questions to get views. That's all that is. Them guys are not gonna fight Inoue because them guys are not around the appropriate weight to fight Inoue. So no, it's not happening. Yep, King Dale. Yep, the Smith store. The Smith store was like the Smith store by Addicts Middle School was like what was it? Blockbuster. Like I went to South Broward High School, so at South Broward High School, when kids got into fights, they go to that. There was a Blockbuster right there across the street from the school, and that's where everybody fought. You know, so it's the same thing, same concept. Shout out to Pops. Pops. Hey, look, Pops. I gotta show Pops. This is crazy. By the way, Pops, the internet here in Japan is amazing. Like, going on the street, just so you know how good the internet is here in Japan, Pops. Going on the street is literally, like, the internet here on the street in Japan, it's like getting high-speed internet from Comcast back home. And I can just get it on the street in Japan. That's why I've been walking and talking for like 47 minutes, and it's been clear. You guys haven't said I'm lagging. Everything's been beautiful. Everything's been kosher. It's been great. But yeah, Pops, look at the neighborhoods. Look at all the buildings and whatnot. You know, this is Japan. Michael Medic says, I don't even get Wi-Fi in my own house. Yeah, in Japan you get Wi-Fi on the street. Hyro says, why not? Two of the biggest punches. I've been telling you about the Inoue fight. And there's Hyro. There's the first Hyro comment of the live. Everyone show your love and appreciation to Hyro Galvez. He's the one that's responsible for those compilations you all love. That's all him. That's not me. That's all him. He deserves the credit for those compilation videos. Yup. But yeah, man. Let me see. Where we at right now? It's 6:44, so it's 6:44 a.m. in Japan. The gym I'm going to that doesn't open up till 7:30, so you know what? We'll try to go a full live, a full 1 hour. If you go underground to the train station, it's a different world. Busy. Yes. No, you don't gotta tell me. Yesterday, I had to take three trains to get where I'm staying. 3. So the first one wasn't packed, but man, that second one, it was the what was it called? It was a Green Line train. It was a JR train. It was a JR train, I think it was. Green train. Where did it go? I forgot where it was. I forgot what it was called. Japan has a lot of hotties, don't they? They do. I mean, I haven't really gone out too much yet. Like, this is really my first. Like, you guys are actually kind of seeing some history. Like, I was traveling a lot yesterday, but like I didn't really get a chance to venture out. Now I'm really venturing out. Today's really my first day, so yeah. I'll let you know about that. That'll be I'm gonna try to do these daily walk-in talks every day I wake up in Japan. So if y'all like these walk-in talks like this in Japan, then let me know if you want to see more of them, and I'll do them every day if you want. Yes, sir. Wifey and I visited. Yup, it's nice here. About 2 weeks, Nelson. I'll be here for about 2 weeks. But yeah, if y'all got any boxing questions, let me know. If y'all got any boxing questions, you let your boy BT know about it, and I'll be happy to answer them. Like, look, I'm gonna show you guys something. Look, like over there is like they got the I'm gonna say it's the highway, I guess, because yeah, that's the toll road right there. So that's the highway to go somewhere. I don't know where it goes, but it goes somewhere. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate you guys. Find the plug for some winning gloves. Yeah, man. You brought it up like 10 times in the comments, Red. I might need to do that. I might need to find out where we can go get some winning gloves here. Oh no, Pops, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I mean, I gotta see more of Japan. I mean, it's only my first real venture out into Japan, but it's beautiful. I like it. The air is nice. The air kind of feels like the beach. Kind of feels like I'm at the beach. Hopefully, some YouTube subscribers out there help you out. Well, yeah, I was actually talking to I was talking to one of my YouTube subscribers last night. My man, what's his last name? I think his last name is Yamamoto. I was talking to him last night on Instagram, and yeah, me and him got some things planned. You should go to the Kamigawa boxing gym. Shout out to the Hajino Ippo. Great anime. Clean city, no graffiti. Our country is going to the... Yeah, honestly, like, now that you pointed out, I mean, yeah, it's mad clean. Like, look, guys, that's the floor. That's the floor. Like, for any of you out in America, you guys know in America, especially like New York City, you know, Philadelphia, these big metropolitan cities, it ain't clean like that. It's a different level of clean out here. So, it's nice. It's nice to see that even though things aren't exactly all the way how they should be back in America, there's some order. In other places, there's order in the world. I ain't seen one piece of gum. I don't see no cigarettes. Yeah, man, it's clean. It's real clean. It's too clean. Like, it's so clean out here that if I were to spit on the floor, I would feel bad. That's how clean it is here. It's too damn clean. Williams Panda is fighting this weekend. Don't see anything outside of a solid victory. Yeah, it's funny you say that. There's this photographer that I know from Golden Boy, and I actually ran into him at the airport. He's going to the Williams Panda fight. You know, it's good to see Zepeda. It's good to see Zepeda in action. I know he's trying to build his way back into contention and not contention, because I'm thinking of Jose Zepeda, but Williams Pena, I should say, he's looking to really become a bigger player at 135. You know, he had that great exhibition of pressure fighting against Jojo Diaz, where he like broke the record for the most punches thrown in a lightweight match, something like that. So hopefully he goes out there and just does what he does, because we want to see Williams Pena in those big fights, you know. But hopefully he wants to be in the big fights, because he had a chance to fight Shakur Stevenson and he turned that shit down. So are you planning on going to any boxing gyms? I'm going to one right now. The whole time I've been walking, I've been walking to a gym right now. It's been like an hour away from where I was staying. So this whole time that I've been talking to you guys, talking to you lovely people, we've been en route to a boxing gym. No obesity, yup, it's cool. It's a lot different out here, man. I like it. You guys might F around and see me get a place in Japan one day. I have a place in South Florida, a place in Vegas, and a place in Japan. Are you gonna stay until the Monsters fight in July? I'm not going to do that, because I got here yesterday on the 26th. My visa, my 90-day visa here actually expires literally on the day they fight, which is July the 25th. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm thinking of doing is I want to eventually leave the country and then try to come back, but then I don't know how that works. So I might need to look into that more. Leave the country and then come back, but I might need to get another visa. I don't know how that works, but I'm trying to figure it all out. But the plan right now is to stay for like 2 weeks. Let me see. I know the creator of Ippo, the Ippo gym, owns a gym somewhere in Tokyo. Is that gym actually real? The Kawagawa gym or whatever it's called? Alex Ake says, is the PS6 already out in Japan? I don't know, champ. I don't know. It might be. I might need to go ask. They might have the plug out here. You know? Let me cross the street. Y'all want to see a Japanese firefighting fire station? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's what this is right here. Look, I'll show you. I think that's a Japanese firefighter station right there. That's pretty cool. Anyway. JB Sports Gym, the creator of Uber. Oh, okay. I'll look into it, man. That sounds pretty interesting. Where's Funaki? He said, where's Funaki from WWE? I don't know, champ. I don't know. Man, you taking it way back. He said Funaki. Where we at right now? Yeah, man. Listen, it's been great, man. Listen, I've had a great time doing this. I'm gonna. What do you guys think? Just let me know. I'm trying to get your guys' feedback on this type of video. Do you guys want more of these lives? Cause I might do a couple of these a day. This is a lot of fun. This might just be better than me making pre-recorded videos about boxing news. I might just come out here in Japan and just talk to you guys. What you guys think? Say yes, we like the videos, or no, we don't like the videos. But either way, I'll do this probably like once a day because I like it. And unlike punk ass Homestead or South Florida, the internet is actually good enough for me to do that here. You know, it's actually perfect to do it out here. How long is the flight? So I flew from LA, and from LA that was like 14 hours, something like that. Macho Pena, what's good, champ? He says, the GOAT box reporter, True School, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Let me see, is that a sidewalk? Hold on. I guess I gotta walk up this little bridge, I think. Is that what this is right here? Let me make sure I don't get clipped. Whatever the hell this is. Hold on, let's see. Cause look, I gotta walk up this bridge right here, this little thing. To get to the other side, I have to walk up this thing. So we'll walk up. Let's see. It's good to have you guys with me on my journey here. True School Sports in Japan. From the look at this. Look at this view right here. Look at this. So I'm going that way, but look at this. It's a little panoramic view of here in Japan. And then that's why I came from that way. Not bad, right? Not bad. Pancho Pena says, are you in Tokyo? Yeah, I'm in Tokyo right now. I'm not sure what part of Tokyo I'm in right now, but I was in when we started walking, I was in Ota City. Ota City is where I was at. Man, I'm gassed. You know, I'm not. I really hope when I go to this gym, someone speaks English, or you know, I'll get the translator app out and we'll make it work. But I'm so fucking gassed. Sorry, let me not be loud here in Japan because they don't like it when you're loud. But I'm very excited to be here and give you guys great content. Hyro says you need to get that Japanese translated from Top Rank. Think so? Why not? That don't sound like a half bad idea, to be honest. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. These are still my early impressions of Japan, but I had a friend who stayed out here. I had a friend, my boy Andy Emilio. Shout out to Andy Emilio. He used to work for Ellie Sec back in the day, and he kind of does stuff with Sean Porter now. But he was out here for like 3 or 4 months, and the way he described it to me, because he's from New York, he's from Harlem, he said Japan's like a utopian society. And honestly, so far, and I ain't even gone to like the main part of Tokyo yet, but like so far, that's the best way I could describe it. This place feels like a utopian society. It really does. Everyone keeps saying, get me a Japanese woman. Why not? Maybe when I pull one of these Japanese girls, I'll come bring her on the live. What you guys think? I'll come bring one of these Japanese girls on the live. What you guys think? Sushi. Best comment says, hey bro, I remember when you first popped up on my YouTube feed. Congrats, bro. Thank you. I don't know how long ago that was, but how long ago that was, I appreciate you for being along with me for this journey, covering the sport of boxing, which I love dearly. And hopefully you love dearly as well. If you're here, you know, if you know who I am, you must love boxing to some degree, so thank you. Enrique Luna, he says, Sushi. Get sushi if not a burger. Yeah. I'm not a big sushi guy, to be honest, but you know, I'm definitely open up to trying new things. I'll tell you guys what I really want to have in Japan. I want to have one of them, I can't, because my uncle back in Texas always talks about it. I want to have one of them Kobe steaks. But them Kobe steaks are like really expensive, so I don't know if I'm gonna have, if that's quite in the budget, but you know, if someone's in Japan and they want to treat True School to a Kobe steak, you know, I'll love you forever. It's much safer than Chicago or Baltimore or Miami. I agree. Probably it probably is. Interview random Japanese folks that are able to speak English, what they think about of boxing and Japanese. That's a good idea, actually. I might need to do that. Maybe find one of these like local parks. Go to like a big local park in Japan or something. That's a great idea, actually. Let me screenshot that. Actually, I might spend a whole day doing that. Let me screenshot that right quick. Hold on. Screenshot. There you go. I got it. I got it in my pictures now, so we'll take some time to do that. But listen, guys, it's been about an hour. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at or how far I am from the gym, and I do need to charge my phone at some point. But listen, this is the first walk and talk with your boy BT. Maybe I'll do one later tonight, but I'm definitely gonna try to do at least one a day, sometimes two. But thank you guys for joining me. We'll have more about what's going on in Japan. To any of my Japanese viewers that watch this on the playback, please, I'm begging you, please, get to me, reach out to me, and definitely connect with me, because I'm here. And that's my uncle. Shout out to Uncle Patrick. He says, try to find the Japanese version of Pops. We can't find Japanese Pops. You know, Pops is only a one-on-one, Uncle Patrick. He's a one-on-one. Yeah, I'm not sure if they got those out here, but if we find someone that's like Pops, I will be sure to bring him on the channel. LMS, what's good? Shout out to LMS. Is that my boy Ashai or As? I can't say. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but the one that you're the one who sent me the newspaper. I'm pretty sure you are. Good to see you, LMS. But listen. On that note, guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here because I had to figure out where the hell I'm at and I need to charge my phone. But we'll have more coming to you guys from Japan. All my Japanese viewers, connect with me. Definitely hit me up and stay tuned for all the content. So yeah, man, take care. God bless. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just Kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.